Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Today we have got a story for you. And by we, I mean I. But the whole internet is ablaze with this. This is an insanity. This is one of the best grifters in quite a while. I mean, better than the Tinder swindler. Yes, I have to applaud this woman, Eliza Bleu. Is it Blue? It's spelled with the E and the U backwards. Bleu. Bleu? Is that Bleu? Or Eliza Cuts. Eliza Knows. Eliza Siep. Siep. Eliza Morthland, which I believe is her actual birth name. Yes, this woman has more names than an international super spy, right? Which is pretty suspicious right there. She lied about her birthday. She's been telling people she's 35 or 36. Turns out she's 41. I guess some chicks do that, but again, a little suspicious. She has been climbing the ranks of the conservative media. She's been all over Tim Pool lately. All these conservative news radios. And Tesla, she's been up Elon Musk's ass. She's got Elon Musk around her pinky and more. We'll get to that later, but she literally has, Elon Musk gave her a free Tesla. She at one point had the Tesla emblem shaved in her head. There was a Tesla anti-human trafficking awareness thing, all funded by her, and because she is the leading expert, she's a survivor. Her whole brand is built on she is a survivor of human trafficking, and she helps other girls survive human trafficking. Well, that was until the cloth has been pulled off of the truth, ladies and gentlemen. So, this is a good one. Samuel Adams Holiday White Ale, citrus and hazy. Quite good. No, that's not a product endorsement. Nobody pays me for this shit. Look at my subscriber count. You can help with that. Just hit subscribe if you liked this video and if you want to watch any others. But anyway, I digress. Eliza Bleu says she's been trafficked from the age of 17 in 1998, which, I don't know, I didn't do the math on that. Is that correct? Is she 41? Okay, whatever. To 2015. She's saying her ass was passed around by the human traffickers in the underground slave trade, white slavery, for 17 years, up until 8 years ago when she got free. Except, apparently, her slavers, her owners, her handlers, her kidnappers have let her out to compete in blind date in those years. She was a groupie for some time with My Chemical Romance. She auditioned for season 9 of American Idol, which would have been 2010. 12 years into her trafficking adventures. In 2012, she was with Tyra Banks on the Steve Harvey show, so her traffickers just, oh yeah, go ahead, sweetie, go take a day off. And in the meantime has been in at least half a dozen. We're still finding more D-level rapper videos. Yes, I could tell you the names of these rappers, but I guarantee you, none of you will recognize them, okay? They are D-list, but she's very excited, and she's in these videos in a fucking bikini top and thong, shaking her ass, putting her finger on her asshole, bending over for the camera. And so she said, so people confronted her about this, and of course, she blocked them all. They confronted her further, said, we need some kind of explanation. What is trafficking? What are you doing? And she says, well, it was against my will, except other videos get released of her talking to her mom. Mom, I did it. I made it to the audition, and I get to be girl number 2 shaking her ass in a thong in this D-list rap video. Yay, me! And another one, she was I get to be in Video Vixens, which is like OnlyFans before there was OnlyFans, right? It was just these like VHS and DVDs you would buy of chicks, servicing themselves, flicking the bean, parting the pink taco, sticking their fingers in the sideways sloppy Joe, all that sort of thing. This is Eliza Bleu's job, and she was very excited about it. One can even say in these videos, using an old school term you don't hear much anymore, she sounds like a wigger. Okay, a white you-know-what. And she sounded like the Cash Me Outside. Whenever she was around these rappers, oh yeah, boyfriend, yeah, gangsta G, be all up in me. I'm shorty, and just talking nonsense, right? It's bad enough when black people talk that way, but when white people talk that way, it's really, really bad. And yeah, she sounds like the Cash Me Outside, how about that girl? In all these videos, it's hilarious. So naturally, people are like, okay, time to sit down. What exactly do you call human trafficking then? And she said, and I quote, well, not quote, paraphrasing, said, well, one of my video vixens, or music video where I was in a thong, touching myself all over the place, somebody took a still photo of one of those without my knowledge and used it to catfish men. Yes, that's it. Someone took a picture of one of the videos where she was sticking fingers in herself willingly. Someone took a picture of that, used it as an advertisement for another porn thing, whatever. And yep, that is Eliza Bleu, Cuts No Siep, Morthland's survivor story of human trafficking. Yeah, she said later, defending that, well, back then, 8 years ago, there wasn't another word for what I did. So I said human trafficking, survivor, slavery, because there wasn't another word for what I did. So, okay, what is it that you did? What word are you looking for? So, well, how sometimes like a chick needs money, right, to pay the rent, to buy food, and she has a job between, doing a real job or doing pornography and prostitution. Well, I chose pornography and prostitution, but it was real dangerous for me because I didn't have a pimp. Yeah. And so people said, wait, you've spoken how many times? You said a pimp is just a slave owner. You said if a girl does do porn or sex work, they should be solely in charge of themselves and not have a pimp. She said, well, ignore that. I didn't have a pimp. I was a slave because I did it willingly without anybody telling me what to do. Not making this shit up, folks. Not making this up. And it gets worse because several times she has said, oh, she's gone on GoFundMe. Boy, everybody, I work 12 hours, 16 hours a day helping these other girls who've been trafficked, which by her definition means willingly finger banging yourself in front of a camera for money and exchanging sex for more money. So maybe that's what they are. I don't know if these are real survivors or not. They said, and I could use a vacation. I need to, if I'm going to best serve these girls, people, remember, I think I spoke about this before. The true sociopaths call on people's pity. They don't have pity, but they call on other people being good people. So these victims, these professional victims, always count on you being a better person to get money. And congratulations, Bleu has used that strategy to get pretty prominent positions in life. So she says, oh, give me money so I can go on vacation. I'm not even joking. She started a GoFundMe. Oh, there's no money helping these survivors. Please send me on vacation so I can refresh and help more. And she's got several $1,000s doing this. Well, it turns out, does she have a house where she gives out rooms to survivors? No, not at all. What does she do? She tweets, hey, trafficking bad. Keep an eye out for it, other people. That's her job. That is what she has done. That is the extent of the work she has done for actual survivors of the human slave ring or traffic railroad, whatever. I don't know. Whatever the hell you call it. So, but it doesn't even end there. Again, boy, hypergamy is a real thing, and this girl, and today, victimhood gets you up that ladder. And so she is a pretend victim who's gone up this ladder so high that, like, Tim Pool, who I mentioned, she's been on his site, has just been radio silent on this. Tim Pool usually does a video every day. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he does 2. I might be wrong about that, but I know he does pretty much a video every night. Absolute radio silence from Tim Pool. I don't even think he's put out a video, let alone talk about this. I could be wrong. I haven't looked into it. I'm not his biggest fan. But even better is like she has a friend at Twitter right now pretty much controlling shit. Anyone who talks about this says, hey, I thought you were like somewhere being a slave when this music video, this game show, this reality show, this audition, this Video Vixens video came up. And it has you in it. And she just, and boom, they get suspended. Their account gone. So Elon also has been silent. Granted, he's got several other businesses to run. Jeez, it's only my second one. I already sound like I'm slurring. But he has to know about this. This has been going on a week now. He has to know that the girl he put in charge, the girl he gave an account and handed 160,000 subscribers to and gave a brand new Tesla to and said, oh, she's doing so much good, is a con woman. Absolute. One of the best. One of the best. I applaud her. Yeah. Oh, also, yeah, her boyfriend said, oh, I've trafficked since I was 17. Like, guys that dated her at 18, 19, 20, when she left them to go be a groupie for My Chemical Romance, have all come forward and was like, yeah, the chick will do anything for attention. Hypergamy. For those of you who don't know what that means, is like, basically, chick meets this guy who's over, oh, she makes 40 grand a year, he makes 60. She wants to date him. But now she meets a guy who makes 80 grand a year. She dumps Mr. 60 for Mr. 80. And if she meets a man who makes 100, she'll leave Mr. 80 for Mr. 100. That is what Eliza Bleu is, or Morthland, her real freaking name. Her dad was a Republican politician. She knows how this shit works. And she just, yeah, she looked around. She saw the victim card. She saw girls making a living by, I don't know, well, at least getting likes by, and internet fame by going to the gym in yoga pants or a thong and bending over in front of guys and then calling them a creep, right? So, yeah, this is very interesting. Now, I'm not saying go to Twitter right now and give this woman some shit. See what's going on. Call her out on her bullshit because she is absolutely a fake victim preying on the real pain of actual victims. I'm not saying that. I wouldn't suggest you do that. But I wouldn't tell you not to either. Anyway,